That's right. Cue up the music. There it is. It's Money Mirages. Goz here with you. Woods in for Levack today. We're going to try our best to figure out what was real, what has some staying power in the world of sports. We might see it again. And what was just a mirage? What was just a one-time thing, and it's going to fade away into the sand? Woods, I'm going to lead them off, all right? Just like I used to. I'm going to lead them off.
Let's do it.
I'll get you the first crack at it, and then I'll finish it off. Real or mirage, it's time to panic when it comes to the 2017 New York Yankees.
That is a mirage, my friend. They are still in first place. They still have you still have Greg Bird on his way back. Who knows what he can do? CeCe Sabathia on his way back. As long as you're in first place and as long as you're not losing to division opponents, I feel like they can still get over the hump when everyone is healthy. Aaron Hicks, though, that's a big blow. Be interesting to see what they do there. Maybe move Tyler Austin to the outfield. I don't think it's panic time yet. Stay away from the panic button for now if you're a Yankees fan.
I'm with you as well. It's mirage. Tell a Yankee fan that you'd lose 10 of 12 games, and on June 26th, you'd still be in first place. There's nothing to panic about yet. I don't know when it's going to be panic mode. What if the team finishes in fourth place? Okay, then you'd wonder what happened in July and August, but that hasn't hit this point yet. If the Yankees get swept by the White Sox, one of the worst, and money would argue the worst team in the American League, then you can have a conversation with us on Friday about if you're starting to panic and things are starting to fall off a bit. But right now on June 26th, you're right. The answer is mirage. No need to panic even after losing 10 of the last 12 games for the Pinstripes. Real or mirage, the New York Mets should be sellers soon as this summer.
They should have been sellers back in December. I think this was a terrible team.
What?
I don't think this team was assembled correctly at all.
What about the pitching staff? You had the best pitching staff in baseball.
You had. I mean, they're all hurt. But, I mean, you had to know at one point they were all going to be hurt. It just seems to be the Mets thing every single year. Oh, which one's going to get hurt this week? Oh, okay, so let's bring up a guy that we never heard of before, throw him in and see how he does. And oh yeah, he just got blasted for 9 runs. So yeah, it's just the Mets thing to always be hurt. And at this point, I'm wondering at what point they hit that. We just talked about the Yankees hitting the panic button. They should have been hitting the panic button back early before the season started. They should have been sellers a long time ago. This is real. This is real.
I'm gonna go with real, but much different reason than you are. The New York Mets were in the playoffs last season. 2 seasons ago, they played in the World Series. It's hard to bank on injuries. If you want to be a deep team, that's fine. Maybe a guy's not playing up to par. Maybe a guy needs a rest. There's a difference between being a deep team and planning on guys getting injured. I think it's hard for any franchise, even if it is the New York Mets, and even if they've had a history of getting injured, to try to think, well, 3 out of 5 will get hurt, so we need to be better. And even those guys, they had 7 or 8 pitchers who were good starting pitchers. And then those guys got hurt. There's something deeper to this. Now, back to the original question, should they be sellers? The answer is yes, it is real. They got enough pieces right now. Of those 7 to 8 starters who could be good enough to get in a starting rotation places across Major League Baseball, yes, see what you can get. Is it a Matt Harvey? Is it a Jacob deGrom? Zach Wheeler? Steven Matz, whoever it may be. You have all these arms, but that value for another team, whoever it may be. Maybe it's Arizona. Maybe it's Colorado. Who knows? Maybe it's the New York Yankees. Somebody may want some of these arms. If you think you can get better for the future because of that, do it. Real.
Here's the thing I wanted to even throw in on that, too. If they look at what the Yankees did the last couple of years, they brought up a lot of their young guys. Ahmed Rosario has been a top-notch shortstop in AAA. For him not to be up at this point is absolutely absurd. You know, you realize your chances of getting into the playoffs are nearly shot at this point. Bring up your young guys. Do what the Yankees did. Get your, build from within. And that might be just the way the Mets get out of a mess like this.
The Rosario thing is interesting because Yankee fans felt like they wanted to see Gleyber Torres. Like, okay, I want to see how good he can be. Can he be the spark plug? Look how good Sanchez and Judge were. I've always said the idea that Judge almost waited too long. What if they called up Judge and Sanchez earlier, what they could have done? And now I get it's Judge's rookie season, but Sanchez was so good when he came up. Rosario Mets fans are just frustrated because they don't think he's ever going to get called up. There's no doubt that he's a really good player.
Very good.
But because of the Mets management, they think, well, they want another year on him. They're 11 and a half games back in the wild card. They got to start selling. Arizona, Washington, they've just been too good and now too big of a lead for them to catch up on. Real or Mirage, that 3-on-3 league led by Ice Cube and those former NBA veterans. Matt Woods, it's going to catch on with fans. Real or Mirage?
That is a Mirage. It will not catch on. It will be gone in 3 years.
Why? Why will it be gone in 3 years?
It is absolutely almost unwatchable. It's like watching a bunch of old guys at the YMCA think they're still good, go out and buy some cheap jerseys from a T-shirt place, and then just put it all together on the YMCA floor, and it is not pretty at all. Like I said, I watched a little bit of this so far from the videos that have come out. It is ugly. Not very much. Oh, by the way, there were spoilers.
No, don't ruin it. No, don't undercut the people who want to watch. No, you're not. You got one spoiler session. You're not getting another one. No, you're not getting another one. The idea of this isn't bad, though, because we see movies constantly getting remade. Whether it's an action hero movie, whether it's Spider-Man, whatever it is, old 70s and 80s television shows, right? That's what all movies are now. We're just remakes and sequels. So the idea is let's trot out people that they like. We see it in other things, too. They had like the 90s revival on Nickelodeon because the shows were so successful. WWE brings back old-time wrestlers. They just had Old-Timers Day at Yankee Stadium. So the premise of bringing back old athletes or old actors for a role works, or at least they think it does. Why can't this work? It's just because of how it's being presented, the product?
This is Indiana Jones' Kingdom of the Crystal Skull to basketball.
So
if you get that reference, I hope people get that reference because that movie ruined Indiana Jones for me.
Is that the one where like the nuclear bomb's there?
Yeah, like aliens and stuff like that. Yeah. That's what this is. I swear that's the best movie reference you're going to get out of me.
Maybe you're right. I think it's going to catch on early out of the curiosity factor. The Iverson fans will watch. The Jason Williams fans will watch.
Not going to be watching much.
Spoiler alert there. But they're going to watch to see what it's all about. Do I think it's going to affect the 3-on-3 potential Olympic sports, any of that? No.
Nah.
A long-term potential? Probably not. If ESPN had it, they'd market it. Fox has it, and Fox's television ratings haven't been great when it comes to sporting events, unless it's baseball or soccer. I'm going Mirage, but early it's going to be real. Long-term, Mirage. 3 more for you. Real or Mirage? The true most valuable player in the NBA will be at the event tonight. We'll get on to more of this in about 10 minutes, but the true most valuable player is at the event tonight. The event we're talking about is the NBA awards ceremony.
I know the reason why you're asking this, because many think it should be KD or should be LeBron. I think the person is going to be there tonight. That's real, and that's Russell Westbrook. Averaging a triple-double, something I thought I would never see. The fact that I saw it, and I'm a big fan of Russell Westbrook. So I think he's a new generation of player, and he's really fun to watch. I think he is the most valuable player. I mean, you take him off that team, they're probably picking 3rd or 4th in the lottery this year. So you keep him on that team, and they make the playoffs. Now it's not a one-man game. That's the thing. That's where a lot of the KD stuff kind of falls in there.
Yeah.
I'll leave this one to you. Go ahead.
I'm going to dodge the question. It's a rare moment in Monday Mirages. We're going to talk about it in about 7 minutes, about tonight's NBA awards ceremony. If the most valuable player is even in the building, who should be the most valuable player? We get one more crack at it. Now the NBA playoffs are over. I'm going to pass for now, and you'll get my real Mirage in about 10 minutes. 2 more. Real Mirage. Giancarlo Stanton should be the favorite in this year's Home Run Derby. The defending champion is going to be in the Home Run Derby, and it is at Marlins Park.
Let me get my Levack pinstripe pants on real quick. No, it's a Mirage. Aaron Judge will be your favorite.
Ooh.
He will win the event.
If he participates. He has not said yes or no yet.
I know that. I think he will. I think he will. This is going to be Aaron Judge's to take, and he's going to take Miami by storm, no pun intended, because there is a tropical storm out there. I don't know if anybody watches the Weather Channel. But yeah, I think... Thank you. I can do that. I'll be here all week. I do think this is going to be Aaron Judge's. I would love it if we had just those two, and we did, I don't know, 10 pitches each, and we just kept going back and forth, maybe like a game to 11, like you normally do a pickup basketball game.
Who can hit the farthest?
Who can hit the farthest?
Give them the metal bats and see how far it can go.
Dude, I don't care what they use. They could use a stick off a tree. I still think they could probably hit it out.
Assuming Aaron Judge is in the competition, I'm still going to go with the real. Stanton should be the favorite because it is his home ballpark. He knows where to hit it. He knows where the spots are. He's taken batting practice, which again basically is the home run derby, multiple times there before.
There is only one way to hit it.
That's right.
It's over the wall.
It's over the wall. And then Stanton is a big dude. I mean, it's not like he's walking up there and he's 5'8", 160 pounds.
But Aaron Judge is a bigger dude.
True. Give me Stanton because he's done it before. I don't know how he'll do in a home run derby. Give me Giancarlo Stanton as at least the favorite. I'm not saying he's going to win, but he'll be the Vegas favorite for the competition. Last one here. Real or Mirage? The Defiant Ones, soon to premiere next month on HBO, will be the show of the summer. Do you want me to lead off with this? Because I'm all about this.
I don't even know what the heck it is, so go right ahead.
The Defiant Ones is a soon-to-be show on HBO profiling some of the most popular hip-hop and rap artists. Sit-down interviews, Eminem, NWA, everything else going on across hip-hop and how their careers rose, how they became popular. There's always that show of the summer. Netflix has been great at it. They've been fantastic, whether it's be Stranger Things, Orange is the New Black. It's always been about Netflix in the summer. They're trying to make this new show called Glow, the show of the summer. A lot of shows on the networks like ABC and NBC, they try to do like game nights and The Gong Show and Big Brother. The Defiant Ones, Woodsy, real. That's going to be the show of the summer that everybody's talking about in 2017 on HBO.
I'm going to say Mirage just because I never heard of it until you just
That's what makes it good, man. Season 1.
Is that what makes it good? Is that what makes it good?
Fresh thing out of the box.
Hey, guys, have you ever heard of this show called Stranger Things?
Yes, I've watched it 2 months ago.
So I'm going to start watching this thing. I'm about to get Netflix. I'm going to watch a Stranger Things show. Hers pretty good.
Do not mimic me. I know what you're doing.
I don't really know what it's about yet, but I'll find out.
I know what you're doing. Okay, it came out last summer. I watched it 2 months ago. That still makes me cool and hip. I watched it wearing jean shorts and everything, all right?
Oh, wow. That is an image right there. If you could ever display an image to any of our listeners, that might be the one that gets ingrained into their skulls for the rest of their lives.
Me at my apartment watching Netflix in jean shorts. Laying out on the couch.
There's Goz for you, folks.
You can make that the show of your summer, all right? There'll be something. We already know the song of the summer. It's that Despacito song. That's where we've gone with America.
What is that?
Are you even here in America? The song's in Spanish. It's been #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for like 7 weeks. Bieber, Daddy Yankee.
He's still alive?
I got to get you on side
I didn't know
the
he was
studio.
still alive.
My goodness.
You notice there's no Daddy Red Sox? That's another thing.
Hopefully tonight you'll consume this product somehow, some way. It is the NBA awards ceremony. Who's going to win the big awards? Is it too cheesy to even have an awards ceremony for the NBA? LeBron James fans, this is your last time in 2017 to make your mark. Why King James, maybe even KD fans, Kevin Durant fans, he's not there nominated for the MVP. If you have a beef with that, you let us know. 476-1045. We'll get into the awards ceremony next here on 104.5 The Team.